2K Sports checks in with a 'Loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Back in Brooklyn, the Nets tip off the beginning of a homestand.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Here is Davis. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And Brooklyn has possession. Raptors knocking down the tray. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Now here's Nowitzki to the left wing. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Out to KD. Just 5 on the clock. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Outside, White. Nowitzki outside. Three-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Love how confident Nowitzki is from beyond the arc. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot to go with that 7-foot frame. Almost impossible to block it. And it goes in more times than not.
And Oladipo stays with it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Nowitzki outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Nowitzki's got 6.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
Thomas's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Toronto. Nowitzki left side. With the second effort, and it's good on the layup. Nowitzki's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's where Nowitzki's long arms help him on the glass. They're solid at using that length to reel in rebounds.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we talked earlier. He talked about the dual threat that Victor Oladipo poses for their team. Coach says you have to tip your hat to the work Oladipo has put in to improve his game. He impacts the ball on both sides of the floor. Guys, they know that now that Victor is back, he's again a big game changer. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's good for 2. Barnes has got his second bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Like seeing Davis focus on getting the ball around to other people, solid, and recognizing when his teammate has an advantage.
Now here's Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Down low. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen away.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Davis has the open look. And another basket for Toronto.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Vucevic. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 7-point to Vucevic.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's Toronto ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have had their set loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Your Brooklyn Nets. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Pass to Cornette. Shoots over Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now here's Durant. They get it back. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul.
His first foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Cornette. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Durant.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
VanVleet looking around. Off target with his 3. Nets trailed by 11. Here's Payton. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Van Vliet attacking. Pass to Achua. Shoots from the high post. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
As you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
6 to shoot. Clarkson goes in. And he gets the bucket. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
And finished off by Oladipo.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Cornette. He's got 6. Shoots over Achua. And Cornette gets it to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Achua in the corner. Tries again. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's Cornette. Second chance shot. And finally they hit one. He's got 10.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Achua. No good with the layup. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Cornette gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Achua. Shot on the wing. And the shot goes down. Achua's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
38.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Raptors leading by 11. Davis with it. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Doumbouya can't get it to go. Toronto with the ball. Takes a step back. Outside, White. Shoots over KD. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Here's Anunoby. Nowitzki outside. Outside, White. From deep. Doumbouya pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
It's good on the putback. Cornette's got 14 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Toronto's shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Pass to Doumbouya. And here is KD. KD draws the double. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Substitutions for your Nets. Nikola Vucevic. Alfred.
Toronto leading by 15. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Here's Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first foul.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Nets trail by 17. Now Durant. Vucevic. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
High post, KD. Over White. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kevin Durant.
And there's the call
That's his
on
second
Durant.
personal.
That's
Third
foul number
team
2
foul.
for him. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anunoby. Great D that time from Vucevic.
You know, Vucevic may not be the shot blocker that other big guys are, but I think he's a very disciplined defender. He'll be in good position and change a lot of shots as a result.
Here's Durant. No good off the front iron.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
A drive by Barnes.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Releases. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Durant down low. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Nowitzki outside. Puts up a three. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
How do you want it? Nowitzki can give it to you inside, outside, in between, off the dribble. I think that covers it all, doesn't it?
Inside. Pass to White. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. And so it's Toronto cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Durant. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Doumbouya. Right side, Kevin Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Coming onto the floor for your Knicks, Luke Cornett.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doumbouya. Shoots a three. Doesn't go that time. Raptors leading by 22. Achua with it. Here's Van Vliet. Nice move. And it's good on the way-in. Van Vliet's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. KD on the wing. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And, you know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Van Vliet with it. Drives to the hoop. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Toronto. Nets trailed by 21. KD, that's for 2. Good on the shot. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it goes down 2 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Outside, White. Pass to Barnes. Nowitzki outside. Clock is at 3. Durant for 3. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's Davis with the drive. Anunoby in the corner. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Barnes.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And there it is for him.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Uncovered. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get...
Would you bite a rhyme if you dare? I get the paper, so I don't care. My contributions to this jam is confusing because I am Milk D stated all the way. The super easy modest MC, okay. Yes, I'm down by law. I get the girlies out on the floor. G is D, down is G. To the at the top is where he'll be. At is us, call us odd. Girls come in, you won't be bored. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you do a dance? Dance the 2. If you can dance, it's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on. Dance until your breath is gone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat.